Hey loves, Cassie here, lead goddess at Zendao, and today I'm going to share a little bit about the blog post that I shared this week that's all about meditating with the moon. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about why would you want to meditate with the moon, what the different moon phases, what kind of energy each one of them brings, and some tips and pointers for meditating with the moon. So as always, if any of this piques your interest and you want to dive a little bit deeper or access some more resources, please head over to the blog at zendao.com/blog or click the link in my bio. That'll get you there too, where I share tons of free resources and I dive a lot deeper into this topic. So let's dive in. First of all, why would you want to meditate with the moon? Well, if you did my meditation challenge, you probably already know why meditation in and of itself is super valuable and important. So meditation is going to help calm your nervous system. It's going to help you quiet your mind, clear your energy, tune into source, spirit, or your higher self. There are literally countless ways that meditation helps. There are books written on it. So meditation in and of itself is incredibly valuable and important. So why do you want to pair it with lunar energy? Well, each moon phase kind of brings its own energy. And when we meditate with that energy, we're able to access it on an even deeper level. So for example, the new moon brings this energy of clearing away so that we are open and receptive. We're basically clearing ourselves in order to be an open channel to receive energy from source, from your higher self, so you know how to move forward. So obviously, if you're meditating during the new moon phase, that's a really powerful way to clear away and open yourself up as a channel. Another example, if you're meditating during the waxing moon phase, which is all about bringing your desires to light, manifesting your desires, if you're meditating and connecting with that waxing moon energy, that energy of growth and expansion and action, it's going to make it even more real in your body because you're meditating with that energy as well. So meditation is just a tool to access this lunar energy on an even deeper level. So if you already meditate, great. This is going to fit right into your art, your practice. And I do want to point out, you don't have to do these lunar meditations when the moon is out. You can do them during the day. It's the same thing as astrology, as above, so below. So if the moon is in a waning moon phase, but it's daytime out, that's totally fine. The moon is still in its waning moon phase, so you can still meditate and access that energy. You don't have to meditate at night. Although sometimes it can be really lovely to meditate at night, especially for the dark moon phase or the full moon phase. So those are a few reasons why meditation and the moon and the lunar energy associated with each moon phase can be so valuable and important. So let's dive into a little bit about each of the moon phases. So for this blog post and the guided meditations that I'm now offering in the shop, I cover 5 moon phases. I cover the new moon phase, the waxing moon phase, the full moon, the waning moon phase, and the dark moon. So if you have the ritual deck, you might notice that I kind of skipped over some of the phases. So I'll get to those in a minute, but first let's just start with the new moon. So the new moon is the beginning of this lunar journey, this lunar cycle. And like I already said, this moon phase is all about kind of clearing away and opening ourselves up as a receptive channel to receive information. So the new moon's not really about taking action, it's just about receiving information for how we can proceed and take action in the moon phase ahead. So that's what this lunar cycle, what this energy, the new moon is all about, and what the meditation for it kind of focuses on. So now, to get to this waxing moon phase, the waxing moon phase covers 3 different phases that kind of be broken down into these smaller phases, but it's all waxing energy. So the waxing moon phase includes the waxing crescent, the first quarter moon, and the waxing gibbous. So all 3 of these, they have this overarching theme of waxing moon energy. You can break it down a little bit deeper, which I do in the ritual deck, but for the sake of these meditations, I'm just focusing on this waxing moon energy, which is an energy of growth and expansion and action. So that's the energy that the waxing moon brings. It brings an energy of action action. So you have that information from the new moon, and now it's time to take that information and act on it. It's a very active and a very energetic energy from this moon phase, and that's what the guided meditation really focuses on. In the guided meditation that I offer on the website for purchase and in the script, I actually walk you through a breath of fire, which really sparks your energy center, your solar plexus area. It sparks that fire within you so that you have this unlimited access of energy at your fingertips during this moon phase. And then after the waxing moon phase, we come up to our full moon phase. And the full moon phase is all about, gratitude and being grateful for everything that's kind of transpired and happened up until this moment in the moon cycle. So the full moon is also a really powerful time to connect with spirit. The veil is thinner between spirit and the physical world, so it's a great time to practice psychic work, to connect with spirit, to go within for those kinds of purposes. So the guided meditation also helps you do that. And a quick little thing about the full moon. So the full moon is actually only at its peak fullness for about a minute. And I link some other blog posts where I dive a little bit deeper into this idea of waxing versus waning energy, because that's really what we have with the full moon. Leading up to that 1 minute of peak of fullness, we have a very intense waxing energy, and then right after that peak of fullness, we have a very intense waning moon energy. So you can kind of use that and keep that into consideration for your meditation as well. After the moon reaches its peak fullness, we have the waning moon phase. So again, this is one that's kind of lumped together 3 different phases, but it's all reflects and involves this waning moon energy. And this moon phase involves the waning gibbous, the last quarter moon, and the waning crescent. And the energy associated with this moon phase is all about releasing, letting go in a very soft and gentle way. And the other big part of this moon phase that's sometimes missed is this idea of acceptance and surrender. So it's a time to accept ourselves where we are. So if there's something that you didn't manifest during the waxing moon phase, now is the time to be okay with that. To say, I can see that this wasn't the right time for me to manifest this thing, and I'm going to release any expectations and accept myself where I am. So if you're watching this video right when I shared it, we're currently in a waning moon phase. The moon is in its shrinking phase. So we're in that phase of releasing, of surrender, of allowance. So that's the free guided meditation that I shared, was for the waning moon phase. And if you're on my newsletter list, this guided meditation is already in your inbox. If you want to grab it, there are links in the blog post to join my newsletter so that you can get access to this meditation. But that's what the waning moon phase is all about. And I actually did this meditation right before I did this, and I really enjoyed it. Even though it was a little weird to listen to myself, I still very much enjoyed it. And so that waning moon phase is leading to our dark moon phase. So the dark moon phase is when the moon is in total darkness. There's a little bit of, there are a couple different ways to look at this, the dark moon and the new moon, which I provide some links to some previous blog posts that I've shared. So some people do consider this dark moon the same as the new moon. So it's kind of the astronomer's viewpoint versus the witch's viewpoint. I kind of look at it from a little bit more of a witchy standpoint, where I honor the dark moon phase because I think it's really important. So the dark moon phase is all about resting, restoring, and integrating. Very important. It gives you time to integrate everything that's happened in the whole lunar phase before the dark moon. Okay? So this is a very restful and restorative moon phase, this dark moon phase. So those are the 5 moon phases that I cover in the blog post. Within the blog post, I share some optional tools that you can use during your meditations for each moon phase. They're totally optional. You absolutely do not have to have them to perform the meditations for each one. I also share a mantra for each moon phase so that if you want to have something to kind of focus on and repeat as you're meditating, you can. And I also share a script for a guided meditation. Now, if you don't want to try to read and then memorize the script for each guided meditation, like I said, I am offering now a package on the website that includes the 5 guided meditations that I recorded for you for each moon phase. And of course, you can try them out by trying out that free waning moon guided meditation. And if you like it, you can purchase all 5 so that you've got those guided meditations handy for each moon phase every time that one rolls around and you want to tune into that lunar energy on a deeper level. You can do that through those guided meditations. So again, you can find all of this on the blog at zendout.com/blog. You can find more information about each moon phase, how to meditate with each moon phase, and the free guided meditation and links to purchase the meditation package. So, and I hope you like my new lunar inspired shirt. It could be right before the dark moon or a new moon. It could be either one. Big fan of it though. I just got it from Blackbird Supply, which I'll link down in my comment for this post. So if you want to check them out, you'll probably be seeing a few more shirts from them that I might have added to my collection. They have a lot of moon inspired things, so big fan. Dear ones, well, I hope you enjoyed this blog post as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. If you have any questions about meditation or working with lunar energy, please don't hesitate to comment below and I will try my best to answer all of your questions. And I will see you again soon, my loves. Bye.